Hello, my name is Nelg Reed, and you are watching a Nelg Reed situation. Just kidding, I got a new haircut. So yeah, that stuff was starting to get in the way, so I decided to get rid of it. But that's besides the point. Today I am going to be seeing The Great Gatsby. Now, to be blunt, I have not really been looking forward to watching this. I am mainly worried about the director of it. Um, I saw his other filmography. He's also directed Moulin Rouge, and if you are a fan of the Nostalgia Critic at all, you can understand why that would be a bit of a worry. Um, and he is also director of the recent Romeo and Juliet movie, which I despise with all my heart. Alright. First saw it in my old high school, back in my old drama class room. Like, they showed it to us. It took like 3 days to watch, because it's such a long movie, 3 or 4 days, and it was one of the worst experiences ever. It's not the worst movie I've ever seen, not by far, but, oh my god, I couldn't stand it at all. Like, cause it, look, I hate to say it because of the language and stuff, like the whole Shakespearean language, but yes, yes it is because of the language. If I can't understand what the hell is being said in your movie, then I'm not gonna like it. It's just how it is, okay? You can't be like, well, it's in Swahili, and that's why you can't understand it. I'm like, yeah, it's in Swahili. Why isn't it in English? I'm not going to like it just because I can't understand what's being said. I'm going to hate it because I can't understand what's being said. It's terrible. But with this movie, it's a little better, I guess, because now he can't put it in Shakespearean English. It wasn't written that way. Seriously, why set it in modern times if you're going to have him speaking like that? It's just pretentious. It's not like... It's not cool or clever. It's just like... it's just like, well, fuck you, audience. I'm an artiste. I don't need to please you. That's not what I'm making money for at all. Um, so yeah, and also A Great Gatsby itself. I think it's a little overrated, the book particularly. Sure it has little things of human trauma or whatever. Honestly, I read through it a couple times and I'm just like, it's alright, I guess. Nothing really too big about it, so as far as the story goes, not that excited. I think mainly the only reason this movie was mainly to A, boost up the director's ego, and B, try and get Leonardo DiCaprio an Oscar. He's like, I need an Oscar. I'm like, yeah. Personally, for Leonardo DiCaprio, I haven't seen too many of his movies. I thought he did pretty well in Django Unchained. Uh, But as far as other things go, I don't really like him. Didn't particularly enjoy his performance in Titanic. I know I'm going to get flamed for that statement, but I'm sorry, I don't think acting like an idiot and shouting all the time is very good acting. That is just acting like an idiot and shouting all the time. Um, so yeah. And that's about all I have to say for now. Oh yeah, and also that the commercials kind of make me laugh a little because everything's all overly shiny and stuff. I'm just like, oh boy, this is gonna be some artsy piece of crap. It's like, I'm all shiny. Everything's shiny in the past. I don't know. So, until next time, I am Glenn. That is not what I'm supposed to be saying. I need to sleep more. See you in a couple hours! So, that was a little better than I thought it would be. Let's see here. Okay, the first half of it was basically exactly what I thought it was how it was gonna go. It was that pretentious, like, Moulin Rouge style of like, all these wide CGI pan shots everywhere, and oh god, it hurts your eyes. It looks really stupid, and that part was incredibly annoying. But during the second half, it got a little. The second half, it dumbed it down a little more. It got a little bit more serious. It got a little bit more uh, like connectable. That was the point where you actually did start getting more involved in the story. I found like the first half I didn't give a crap what anybody was doing, and then somewhere towards the middle it started to get better. I'm not sure if that's enough to really save it though. Like, that first half was really stupid. Like, in all honesty. Um, I don't know. I think basically like he directed the first half and then somebody like beat him over the head and until he was just like, okay, make this I'll make the second half a little better. You know, we can't reshoot the first half. We'll just make the second half a little nicer for everybody. Um, yeah, there's not too much to say about it. Um, I guess I'd recommend it, but only if you've read the book, okay? I'm not sure how well it translates to people who haven't seen it before, especially the first half. I was kind of like looking at for people who don't know very much about the book, and I think like for the first half you'd be confused and kind of bored, uh, you know, as I kind of was, even though I had read it. So yeah, it's definitely better than the Romeo and Juliet that I saw, like definitely. But I don't know. It's all right. It's not It's not that bad. It's better than I thought it would be, but then again, I didn't think it was going to be very much. So, yeah, that's about all I have to say. So, until next week, I am Glenn Dyer, and you have been watching A Dyer-Situation. Stay tuned, as next week I am going to be seeing Star Trek Into Darkness. So, yeah.